Aspect ratio is one of the most popular term in filmmaking because different aspect ratios give different looks to the films. So today in this video we will see how to create different aspect ratios and which is the best professional way to do that. So now we are inside Premiere Pro and we have this clip which is in the aspect ratio of 16:9. So how do we know that it's 16:9? So basically we can go to the sequence settings, and here you see the frame size is 1920 in the horizontal and 1080 in the vertical. So these are the pixels covering the width and height. So when you calculate the ratio of 1920 by 1080, you get 16:9. So 16:9 is the ratio in which you see most of the videos in YouTube or anywhere else. But in Hollywood films and other films, the most popular ratio is the 21:9 ratio. And this is the reason you see the cinematic black bars in the top and at the bottom to give that wide aspect ratio. Now how to get those cinematic black bars and make a wide aspect ratio? So there are two ways to do that. But the second one I'm going to tell is the most professional way, and this is the way how professional filmmakers use this. But before moving into the second way, let's see what the first way is. So for this, we will first create an adjustment layer. We'll add it to the top of the layer, video layer, and now we will go to the effects and type crop. And under the transform, we will select the crop and drag and drop to the adjustment layer. And now we will select the top value to 12.5, and same in the bottom as well. Now we will select the bottom layer and just move the Y position to just fill in the frame a little bit and get the right frame. So as you can see now, we get that cinematic bars, and this is the way how most of them prefer to do. But this is not the professional way. But this is because when you think about it, you realize that we are actually not changing the aspect ratio of the total sequence. We are just adding black parts at the top and bottom over the video. So basically the aspect ratio of the entire video has actually not changed. So now this is where the second way comes, where we actually change the aspect ratio of the sequence. So for that, let's see, we will delete this adjustment layer. And so to make it 21:9 aspect ratio rather than 16:9 aspect ratio, we need to change the horizontal and vertical pixels. Now to change the aspect ratio from 16:9 to 21:9, we need to actually change the value of pixels covering the width and height. So for this we will use a website. So this is the website which is called the calculateaspectratio.com. I will put the link in the description below. So here we can easily calculate the pixels in different aspect ratios. So as you can see, the common preset is selected to 16:9, but now we will just select the 21:9, the CinemaScope preset. So we selected it, and now for this, so we typed in 1920 because the 1080p full HD consists of 1920 into 1080 pixels. So basically what we have to do, the horizontal pixels remain same, but we just reduce the vertical pixels to get that wide aspect ratio. So as we type in the 1920 in pixel width, automatically the pixels height comes, which is the 822.86. So these pixels are in the ratio of 21:9. So now we will again go back to Premiere Pro, go to the sequence settings, and now we will change this value to get that 21:9 ratio. So we selected it and we will just go with 823 and hit OK. So now you can see you get that wide. You actually change the aspect ratio of the sequence. So now when you export this video and watch it in a monitor which is 16:9, those black bars appear at the top and at the bottom. So in this way you are actually changing the aspect ratio of the sequence and not just adding black bars at the top and bottom at the top of just video layer. So this is how the professional films are made, by actually changing the aspect ratio. And this is the reason when you actually see the movies in theaters in a wide screen, you get the full wide aspect ratio of the film. I made an entire short film in the 21:9 ratio. So if you want to go and check it out how it looks, so I will put the link in the card above, so go and feel free to check it out and comment below what you like and what you don't. Another aspect ratio which is becoming popular day by day in the YouTube industry, in the YouTube videos, is the 18:9 ratio. The reason behind its popularity is because the modern day smartphones are coming in wide aspect ratios. They are not wide as 21:9 ratio, but they are at least 18:9 or 19.5:9 ratio. So what they are doing, they are making their videos to look better when watched in smartphones, to get their full screen covered so that you don't see the black portion in the left and at the right when you watch those videos in the modern day smartphones. So now when you know how to change the actual aspect ratio of a video, it's very easy to do that. So we will again go to the sequence. So if you are suppose in 1080p, we will keep this 1080, and to get the 18:9 ratio, so basically 18 is the double of 9. So we have to just double the 1080, which is basically 2160. And here it is. We will just zoom in a little. And this is how you get that 18:9 ratio, and the video you are currently watching is also in the 18:9 ratio. So if you are watching this video in a smartphone, you are getting the full advantage of the full screen, and if you are watching this video in a computer, you are able to see those little bars at the top and at the bottom. So this is how it's done, and I hope you liked the video, and if you did, then please like the video because it really means a lot to me. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, then consider subscribing it, because I make this type of tutorials, filmmaking and photography stuff. So yeah, that's it for today's video. See ya.